Good morning there, game fans. This is Celtic Guardian 30 coming to you playing Mega Man 2 as a casual play. And also, as you can see there, I did my own art as a Claxon Artist 30, and I'm proud of it. Alright, so today's video we're going to be doing is a Mega Man 2 redoing. That I did another one previously years ago, but I deleted that one because I believe I can do better than what I did before. So it's just doing the story right now, how Mega Man was created by Dr. Light to stop Dr. Wily's evil intentions. But to counter this, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to try to stop Mega Man from his plans of world domination. Now what I like about this game a lot, because I grew up mostly in the 90s when I played this one for the Nintendo for the first time, I was quite excited to see the graphics and such. Normally I would pick between normal and difficult, but since this is a casual gameplay, I picked normal. And for this challenge, what I did was I only used the Mega Buster to defeat all 8 robots and without using any items, to show how much practicing certain stages will actually improve your gameplay. So as you can see, I started with Heatman's, because that is actually known as one of the first most difficult stages. Most of the time when I'm viewing videos from YouTube as a hobby, I mostly watch a whole bunch of different gameplays, saying, oh, we can do this without taking any damage or any deaths or any ways to actually hinder our progress. And sometimes I would see them use mods, which in this case I don't use mods personally, for the sake of the fact that it would actually kind of crash the games a few times I would play it, because it overwrites certain codes and it actually disables the gameplay. But it's a kind of like his opinion, her opinion kind of thing, so I'll leave it at that. As you kind of saw there, I had a bit of a hiccup, because normally I would be able to detect or see when the blocks disappear or reappear pretty quickly. But that one, it was also, we were going through a lot of heat wave the other few days. Especially like today is supposed to be a really warm one, so I'm just doing a video recording before I'm actually going to go out and run some errands. Now this one I had to practice a lot of times. Like right in the 2010s when it came out with the Legacy Collection, as you can see here, for the PS3, PS4. This one is just a PS4. And you see I took my first hit and I recovered, so that's kind of cancels out the fact that I took damage. But like I said, this is just no damage, this is just casual play. So if I take a lot of hits, it makes the game more interesting too, not just, you know, mastery over classic, or not classic, casual. Now when you're fighting Heatman, you can use any weapon that does damage, but don't use the Crash Bomber on him. Since it does produce heat, it will just restore his health all the way up back to max. So if you want to make a prolonged fight, be your guest, you can do that too. And also what I was trying to do on here as well was I'm trying to get the weapons in chronological order. So first off would have been H, then like Heatman, Airman, Webman, Bubbleman, Quickman. Then I got confused a little bit because I thought the next ones would have been Crashman, Flashman, then Metalman. But actually it was Flashman, Metalman, and Crashman after. And now for how I did those little things with the birds instead of the stars you usually see through the stage select. If you hold the jump button, which is X or A on the Xbox One controllers, or on the Switch I think it was 2. And also on the Switch, it was also would have been A as well, I believe. You would actually change those stars into the PPs. Don't comment on that one. Do not clip that, I swear, do not freaking clip that. Because most of the time when I see videos on Twitch and such, it would be another VTuber or known as a virtual model tuber by the name of Vampikins. Shout out to her. Most of the time she does a lot of comedy bits because of I don't want to reveal too much details, but I can say she's a survivor, man. She is a survivor. And a lot of times she plays Dark Souls, does heavy metal, and she is vampiric, I would say. Like that's her inspiredness, because vampirism is almost a gothic Victorian, which is actually quite a style these days. I don't see it here personally in cities and such, but mostly I just keep to myself. Me playing games, going to work, and doing art. Which I will actually going to type into my art here. It's Klaxon Artist 30 at PixIV, but warning, there is a lot of content on there that's mostly for those 18 and older. But also on that one you can actually make your own art, and you can actually subject matter it to all ages. So as long as you make it clean, it's good. If you make it dirty, they'll let you know and they'll give you a warning. Alright, for Airman stage, now his weakness I can tell you, but if you haven't played it before, I won't spoil it then. You'll figure it for yourself unless you saw my title card. Now with my title card, I did a drawing art version of myself as Celtic Guardian from the Yu-Gi-Oh series, which he is very cool, wielding a blaster, which I got actually inspired from Nerf's Fortnite series, and they did the shotgun version. And so I changed the color on that one to green to simplify Woodman's leaf shield, which is actually Airman's weakness. So, like I said, sorry for the spoilers, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes these days. And now as you're noticing, I'm picking up items here and there, like 1 and 2. So those items are basically the prototypes before in Mega Man 3 when you get a new ally in Rush the dog. Mostly what I'm saying on this mic, I'm actually not rating from a script. I'm just actually saying what's on the top of my head, which is actually not bad considering. Because I'm not a voice actor, I'm just a simple average dude. Okay, so with the Woodman stage, you're seeing a lot of bats, and there's going to be a whole bunch of wolves. I call wolves, but they're actually robotic dogs. They're pretty easy, but when you're playing difficult mode, sometimes it's recommended you equip a metal blade to take them out. But if you're able to dodge the flames like I'm doing right now, then you'll be able to swing the momentum your way. And since I'm not working today, I have ample time to see if I can do another video or two sometime, if I do have time. I'm just looking outside and it's starting to get pretty windy, and if it starts raining, I actually will be able to go out for a while. Now coming up to the very hard part, you will see a whole bunch of ostrich birds coming out to attack. Now, if it wasn't for my rapid firing, I'd be able to dodge them most of the time, but sometimes they'll actually kick me. Now with Woodman, the only time he would actually move is just through jumping. Because his design is actually pretty bulky. And he's acting like King Kong. As you see on there, it's actually now stars, as I mentioned, because I didn't have enough time to hit the X button to change them into birds. Now, a little bit you just saw there, that those frogs will not spawn more frogs because of the original 3 that was on there. So instead it took out 2 and 1 was following me. The big one did not spew anymore. So that's kind of, I would say, not really a glitch in a sense, just a bit of programming. Okay, so you already spat 3 out, so as soon as those 3 are gone, I will spit out more. But since there was 1 left, no sense. Most of this stage on Bowman's is actually a waiting game. Because you don't want to jump up too high and all of a sudden you hit one of those spikes. Now this one is actually almost a little bit of a bad side for me because the crabs that rain found in the sky, I have a bit of a, not a good phobia with crabs because they just freak me out. Not like, I gotta get out of the way like an elephant sees a mouse type of thing. No, just the way because they walk sideways and the way their eyes kind of go like lean side to side. That's what kind of creeps me out. Also like arachnophobia, but not quite. Another VTuber you can actually watch on YouTube is Reiko Star. She does also video games too. Like she'll play arcades like Dark Stalkers or Power Rangers, and also has her kind of runs of jokes. It may be a little strange, but if you don't think too much about it, it is kind of funny. As you notice on here on the game as well, I'm not actually opening my menu to change weapons or to see how many energy cans I have, because I'm pretty sure that is my first can I actually picked up, and I will have 4 maximum. And also, throughout the video, when I get to a certain point of a certain boss, I will tell you how we can defeat it pretty easily. After all, they did show another video, and this is from another person, I completely forget their name. But they did show how you can actually save enough energy for 1 more weapon for the other boss. Alright, now we're in Crashman's area, and this is actually not... It is one of the longest stages for music-wise, but it's actually pretty easy. And you'll see that I was trying to do a little bit of a technique here. So when you're going up these ladders and you see a Meteor, sometimes their shots will miss or sometimes they'll hit. It did hit me that time because I attacked at the same time, so it was taking that frame rate. I'm still aiming to shoot, but the Meteor shot back at me, so I did hit him, then he hit me back in return. And that's really how the Yu-Gi-Oh card came out, with attack and receive. Now in this part of the stage here, normally I would equip Wood Shield, or sorry, Woodman's Leaf Shield, and I would just staying still and let the little ones hit the shield. They would generate a lot of items and sometimes even a 1-up. But that was when I kind of had to backtrack a little bit, because I thought the bird would appear the other way, drop the egg without breaking it, but in this case I was incorrect. Now, I was tempted to get that second energy can, but I decided not to. Now, I did get some energy to recover almost nearly my full health, but I was missing a little bit of 2. And then we just had a little bit of a shootout. So it's going to be not a boring fight, so it's going to stay back and forth like a tug of war. Now with Flashman stage, I know I'm a little bit late, I was going through my Twitter. The floors are slippery, so it's icy. but not quite icy enough just because it's just film. So it's a lot of waxing, so it builds up a lot of flash. Now for Flashman's weakness, it is Crash Bomber, but as you saw, I could do it with just the Buster. But each time he gets hit, he does jump. But if it was a Crash Bomber, he'll take multiple hits instead of one hit at a time with the Buster. Now we got the final item. That means we have one more battle to fight. Metal Man, one of everyone's fan favorite because of his music and also the background, considering it's mostly gears and pendulums, almost like a car engine. Now that one was my third energy can, I believe. But I think as soon as we go to the first stage, you'll see me use the menu item for once. You'll definitely see what count I have there. If that was my third, I think I am correct. If that was my fourth, I was incorrect. Now those look like they came from, or at least inspired from Castlevania for the press ones, but those are just damagers, so they're not instant death ones. Now I think with also what happened too the other day when I was making a recording of this video, a message popped up on my screen saying since I was not online, they could not verify the license, so I had 15 minutes left before it shuts down on its own. So that gave me a time limit, like instantly a time limit of 15 minutes, so I had to rush this one. So that's why you'll see right through the final, like the Dr. Wily's Fortress, you'll see me trying to speedrun it. Now this one was actually not bad to play, but I did take a few hits with the Metal Blade. There was one glitch I recall many years ago that he jumped high enough to do 4 blades instead of 3. What you're just hearing is actually just background of sirens. And now we're at the Dr. Wily Fortress. Now for the video, this part here, I only did one shot of the castle, and I just edited out the other stuff so that way we can progress it along more smoothly and not waste so much time. Alright, here we go. Now, we are introduced to the birds, and now we'll get into the menu very shortly. Yep, I saw 3. I think it's roughly right about here or closer to the ladder. Or if we're climbing up to get to the next stage. Or to get to the first boss, sorry. And I think I have 7 lives. Oh no, I have 4 lives in total. So I think it was right very close to about here. That's when I got the notification saying that I have only 15 minutes. So that's when I just hauled ass and started doing a speed run. If this sign does actually appear in the audio, like I said, I do apologize. It's just someone really does not like the peace. Alright, stage 2 now. So with it being Monday, I think someone's pulling Garfield. No, there's my 4th can. Alright, so we're now at 5 lives. Because 0 counts as a 1. And now a fire hose truck. Now here's what I'm noticing, and I didn't see this till for quite a while now. They actually had the chains down on the bottom screen and the pressure ones above. So I think it was just misinterpreted or misplaced. Alright, now normally for these brick busters or brick fusion, it's bubble lead to do it one shot. But this one I did with just a Mega Buster because I just want to save weapon energy. Yeah, this one actually speed run through the whole thing, so I didn't stop for the weapon energy replenishers. I just kept going, just like the Energizer Bunny just keeps going and going and going, and so I went and went and went. Now, right at the end of this video, notice I did kind of timed out the whole thing with the ending for Dr. Wily being defeated and Mega Man's transgression through the seasons. Because like I said, I was about to get shut down automatically and I had no choice, so I had to stop the video from there. And now we're coming up right to my favorite stage, which is known as the false floors. False floors, you can easily identify them through lead bubble, because they always stick to walls and such, just floors only. And if they so much as notice there's something missing, it would actually follow the line of the floor and go through it. So right about when you start the ladder there, you notice I'll make a jump. Then right up there, I was another false one. Now this one here is very easy to detect. It will be the second last, and the third before the ladder. Now this one I didn't try to go for the E-tank because I know there's so many false floors that it will actually be hard to figure out which is which. So I didn't bother going with that one. And now for this one, normally you would use the leaf shield to hit those floating heads, but I have no time for that. I just blasted them and just try to get to the ladder as quick as possible. Now that one's getting pretty close to me. But nope, you're not getting me that time, you a-hole. Now the thought I had on there was actually, if I let them hit me, I'll be able to walk on the spikes, but I didn't want to chance it. With that one, if you had Atomic Fire, level 3 and fire, and while you're running at the same time, you'll hit Sniper Joe there. Now this one was a little bit of a challenge, Shiggy, because I was trying to, where the first Boo Beam trap is up there, I was trying to hit between that one and the wall, so that way I could destroy one of them and the wall behind them. Now this one I had a really tough time with too, because like I said, I was under a lot of pressure of timing, because it was going to close on me and such, so I just had to buckle down and dig it out, man, dig it out. So right there I missed completely. I was aiming for a little bit higher. And this one I actually had to use an energy can just to keep my health up. Now that one was actually a success because now I knew it would have worked. So that one here, like I said, I had to use an energy can. And those ones you kind of had to really do kind of time it, but I know I missed that one, but I came back with another one. And I still got hit anyway. As a sound effect, I did not actually fart. The art of fart. Ya farty pants. And there we go. Now, normally I would have at least one in reserve so I can use it for Dr. Wily's machine. But we'll get to that later. Yeah, that was just somebody being a car horner. Now this one, I think I got roughly right to the square that says, yeah, you got about 5 minutes left, so frig. So yeah, I gotta have to think fast, play fast, run fast. So now you'll see me using a whole bunch of weapons of their weaknesses, which does play out well. Yeah, I think I got crashed into twice, but it was still enough to recover. And now here comes Atomic Fire level 3! Now, I don't know why I did that, like I did a shot. It just happens. So I thought it was quick boomerang, but no, I gotta be quick, I gotta switch back to metal blades. Sorry, my throat's a little bit dry there. I'll have a drink in a minute. Now, Metal Blade, he does deflect it, so I just went back to Buster's. His actual weakness is Time Stopper. The reason why is because he's so fast he can't stop. As soon as it halts him, it grinds the gears inside of him and actually hurts him, right down to half health. Now, this one was actually pretty funny, what you just saw there, because Metal Blade actually kills Metal Man one shot, or if you play it on difficulty, 2 shots because of its own power. And now Flashman, which is, like I said, Crash Bomber, but I'm out of Crash Bombers. So we just got to blast him. Rapid fire, haha. I didn't recover that time, but I did notice that glitch that his health bar went to green. And this one I just rapid fired it, like holy hell, I had to rapid fire fast. Or else I would use the Crash Bomber, hit right underneath his platform, which does the blast pretty fast for damage. Now, for the fast one of the last stage, which I think I have roughly about 2 minutes left. I just went right to the stage there. I just kept going. I didn't go to the middle because I know it's going to get hit by the acid. So I'm just running gallantly, man. Oh, there's a new name for a robot master. Gallant Man. By the way, that'll be Nightman. Alright, here we go. Dr. Wily boss. Now this one, he has only one weakness, and that is Bubble It. All of the weapons, even the Mega Buster, 0 damage. So welcome to M. Night Shyamalan's The Signs, The Origins. And like I said, right about there, that's how the ending goes. So Dr. Wily is defeated, the seasons change, and this is Celtic Guardian 30. I hope you guys had a great time with this. Signing off.